Steph Holt from the Natural History Museum. I've been working with the Gilbert White Museum for many years now in various different ways. But I wanted to introduce you to this specimen. This is a specimen of the hawfinch. There's several taxidermy specimens here at the museum, but this one is particularly special because this is the only one that might actually possibly have been done by Gilbert White himself. This specimen was x-rayed in 1989, and that x-ray showed several characteristics which would support it having been taxidermied in the 18th century. There's more bones inside this specimen than we would expect to see in modern taxidermy, and various other elements of how it's been constructed would support that idea. It's also got lead shot in its left wing as well, which also demonstrates that it has been shot. Now, White does talk about a local person shooting a hawfinch for him and bringing it to him to study. So there is a chance that this could be the only specimen that we know of by Gilbert White. At the Natural History Museum, we've got over 80 million specimens, and I have looked and looked, and so far we haven't found any of the specimens that we know that Gilbert White did take. There's one specimen which we know was donated in 1758 to the British Museum, a specimen of pyrite which was collected from Selborne, but it turns out that was actually by John White, not Gilbert. And unfortunately, that specimen no longer exists. It must have decayed at some point before we moved to the South Kensington site for the Natural History Museum. So this specimen, which sits here on Gilbert White's desk, is incredibly important in the story of what we know about Gilbert White and natural history.